Hello, everyone. So, we wanted to talk about courage and the different perceptions of courage and what is actually courage. So, somebody we know decided to move from one part of Denmark to another part of Denmark where they're moving from a house that's not very well insulated and not very well kept up to one that's really beautiful and completely revamped and everything. And somebody commented on their thread, like, where do you get the courage? It's like, and we were like, both, what has that got to do with courage? Because we just left Denmark for 7 months in an old RV, pulled out everything, sold everything, packed up our stuff, gave away the rest, and then just drove out into the blue. And now we're back, still living in our camper van, RV.
Hmm. Yes, so for us, it doesn't take courage to move into a beautiful place that is well
Mm,
insulated and a safe place.
yeah.
That's not courage.
But to somebody, that's scary. It's scary to,
To move away from what you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
So levels of courage. So what is courage to you? Give it a, like, what scares you? So courage is challenging that which is familiar to you and stepping out where you don't have solid ground under your feet. And right now, we are in a period of time where we all have to do that.
Yeah, it's been very uh, in our faces the past 2 years where people has been confronted with situation where they needed courage and they needed to make a decision. A lot of people did things to themselves that they didn't want to do, but they were afraid of losing their jobs or the acceptance from their families or friends or society.
Mm,
So they didn't have the courage to stand up for themselves
yeah.
and speak their truth. And
And
to me that's the job part. And the societal part for me is I don't get it. I really don't get it.
mm,
But I get the part where you don't speak your truth to your family
mm,
because you don't want to argue with them or you don't want to lose them. I get that. I get that part. But the other parts I don't get, and that's different from person to person.
mm. But the thing is, so somebody may have made that choice to do something that was against their mm, beliefs because they were afraid to challenge that. But the thing is, everything is breaking down. Everything is going to fall apart. We are being challenged on every level, and we're moving into a different world where things are not working the same way they used to. So all the choices that are not being made right now will have to be made at a later point where things are probably going to be even more difficult. So if you don't make the choice to do things courageously now, the choice will be made for you at a later point.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're making a video.
Mm.
and that's what happened to us with our daughter. Like to grow into the people we are now and will become. To grow into the people we are now, we had to make some changes, and we did not willingly face those changes in ourselves that had to be made for the greater good of, well, of humanity. I mean, it sounds ridiculous when I say it like that,
Yeah.
but I think it's true still. So she came along and forced us to make those changes, and
If
we did that kicking and screaming.
if it wasn't for her, I would still be working in a job that I wouldn't enjoy. It would just be for the money to survive. I would be bored all day, every day, and feel that I was wasting my life. But I wouldn't change because what could I do? You know, I am good for nothing, Katrine. So I'm not good enough to take an education, and I'm not good enough to have a great job, and I'm not good enough for anything. So I would be stuck there. So she came and she forced me to stop everything I was doing. So the only thing I can do, and I've been able to do for the past, I don't know, 10 years soon, right? 9 years, is being me. And that's the only thing I can do.
Yeah.
I've been sitting on the side while you were doing your body therapy work, and I was just being me, telling people what I saw when I looked at them, what I could hear when they spoke to me,
Their potential,
and reflecting back to them what they were actually doing, being, and saying. And that helped them a lot, and that is what I still do.
Yeah.
I cannot do anything else.
We would not have been doing this channel. We would not have been making the summits we did. We would not have
been speaking to Bruce Lipton.
Speaking to Bruce Lipton for one.
And Charles Eisenstein. Wow, how awesome. And Joel Salatin.
And Joel Salatin.
And Marina Jacobi.
And Xavier Hawk.
And Xavier Hawk. How amazing was that?
And so many other really, really badass people.
Yeah. Good ass people.
Good ass people. We would not have been doing anything like that if it hadn't been for her, but no. It's the process to get to that has not been fun because we were resisting.
It's been horrible.
We did not courageously step up.
No.
So we were forced. And we got to step up, all of mankind.
And we still need to be courageous in other areas.
Mm-hmm.
In business and where to live.
Mm. Yeah.
And in our personal lives, in our relationship, in facing our traumas and resolving those. In all kinds of aspects.
Yeah, and showing up and being vulnerable with our coaching group when they have stuff and we. Yeah. So step up to the plate. and swing that bat.
Au.
We need you. We're all needed right now.
Lue,
Lue.
prøv lige at kigge. Kan vi lige vinke og sige farvel?
Farvel.
Vink til kameraet.
Bye bye.
Hej.